Welcome to the Abyss. We're back playing more Slay the Spire. And I was looking through the remaining achievements, and we've got an interesting little mix here with these 6 achievements left that I need to get. Half of them are very intentional things that you actually have to like set out and attempt to do. And the other 3 are more like things that just kind of happen organically. So you've got barricaded, if we get a barricade power, or if you just get calipers, that can pretty much happen organically. Defeat a turn 1 boss, you need a very specific, not just a deck, but a very specific draw order to make that happen. It's definitely easiest on Watcher, but it's also the kind of thing that just kind of happens organically, because you're never in control of your draw order that much. And the same for defeating Transient. Sometimes you just get the cards that are able to do that, sometimes you don't. I've had a couple of runs actually where I was really close. I think we were 1 turn away, like maybe even 30 to 50 health left, I think. But then you've got these 3 achievements, which Speed Climber is obviously very intentional. It requires just going as fast as possible. Usually what I want for this is like an Ironclad who gets an early Whirlwind, something that he can just attack all the enemies as fast as possible and just try to blast through the game. That's pretty doable. But again, you need to see those early. Like an early Whirlwind and an early Flex can make that really easy to do. Common Sense is a very intentional one. So you have to ignore all uncommon and rare cards, which is not something you're ever going to do without, that's not going to happen organically. You have to set out to do that. And I've heard Defect is actually really good at doing this one. I think I did it with Ironclad the past 2 times that I accomplished this. So maybe I'll try that with Defect sometime. And again, the minimalist one is just, you need such a good seed to even make this feasible, to get down to a 5-card deck. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to play another Ironclad run. And I'm going to keep those achievements in mind. So if we get an early Whirlwind, maybe I'll try to blast through a run really quick. If we get remove 2 as a starting bonus, then maybe I'll try to go to the minimalist side. And obviously, if I see a barricade, I'm going to take a barricade. So we don't get remove 2. 100 gold is a pretty good start. So is choose a rare colorless. Let's see what our act looks like. Early shops make me want to do gold, obviously. Rare colorless is fun though. We get a Hand of Greed, we could go into this shop right here in the middle after the Burning Elite, have a powerful run. And I'm wasting time, so I guess I should choose. Yeah, let's try rare colorless. Okay, Master Strategy is a very good card. We'll take that. And I am going to go this way. I'm going to take more combat, so I want to at least leave myself the opportunity, or if I do get an early Whirlwind, I haven't wasted too much time, and we could feasibly blast through a run. But I also want to have fun, and maybe this will be the run we kill Transient. These are not good cards you want to see. I guess I'll take a Hemokinesis. Strongest attack of the 3. And I guess I just bash here, take 7. I guess I'll play the Hemo. Maybe didn't need to, but no, I'm glad I did, because I didn't want to get attacked for 10 here. Snecko Oil is not the best. Who's our boss here? That tells me take Flame Barrier against Guardian. Need a good block card against him. And Flame Barrier is a very good block card, especially against enemies who attack multiple times like he does. I don't think I want Master Strategy here. I think I'm just going to double strike. There's maybe an argument for getting that bash in. I don't think it matters though, because he's basically dead to Flame Barrier. Just need 1 strike and we get it. Oof. I'm going to skip all of these. I don't like an early clothesline at all. And I guess I'm going to go this way. We get the Golden Idol, which is cool. I'm going to take damage, even into the Burning Elite, even with the rough cards that we've gotten. Maybe that's the wrong play, but it's what I wanted to do. Ironclad's healing. He can get away with taking damage for the Golden Idol a lot more than any of the other characters can. And I guess I'm just blocking here. 28 will split. Does 30 splits as well. So they're splitting no matter what. So I just should attack twice and play a slime. Alright, and this is a rough turn. What are you going to do though? Probably should have attacked here and just taken 20, but maybe I'll get away with this. I'm going to bash, try to make sure we kill this one next turn. Should have played the slime there since he wasn't attacking me. Yeah, this is a rough start to the run. And I didn't need to play Hemo there, so I'm wasting energy. We do get an offering. Take an offering. We'll see how this goes. Regenerating Lagavulin could kill us very easily. I'm going to wait for Bash. And maybe... Probably going to be using the Snecko Oil in this fight, I would guess. I don't want all these blocks next turn, I think, so I'm going to master strategy right now. Reshuffle the deck. And I definitely need to play Hemo here. With the Vuln up. I'm gonna double block. Okay, that's fine. We have Bash offering next turn, so that's definitely how we're gonna have to kill this guy. And it might not even be enough. Looking at the way this is going. We're going to be relying on the Snecko Oil this turn, I think. We are, for sure, relying on the Snecko Oil. Let's see. Do I have a kill? I think I just barely have a kill. Live on 2 health. Yep. And we get an Ornamental Fan, which isn't the greatest thing. I guess Flex is okay. Kind of wants to be upgraded. I'll take an Infernal Blade. And I should probably rest here, yeah. Let's rest. Rough start to this run so far. Guess I like going to a shop. Gets me another fire before the next elite. Oof. Yeah, the rough start to the run continues for sure. Better to bash or double strike here. I think I want the Vuln up so I can kill them easier. Block for a little bit. Since it's just me and the Jaw Worm now. The Jerk Worm. Flame Barrier is helping out a lot at least. It's a very strong block card. I gotta try to remember that I can block a little with my fan there. It's better to take 2 than it is to try to block that and not win the fight. I guess I'll take a Twin Strike. Rampage is technically scaling. It's not very good scaling though. Nunchuck is pretty cool, I guess. Let's see. I do love Feel No Pain, but we don't have any exhaust yet. We just have the Master Strategy and the Offering. Probably just remove a strike here. Maybe even buy a Headbutt. Yeah, I think buying a Headbutt's a good move. Definitely remove a strike. Going into Guardian. And being able to Headbutt the Flame Barrier will be really good in that fight. Can I afford? I don't think I can afford an upgrade, so I'm going to rest. Pretty rough start to this run. We haven't seen any very good card rewards. Definitely going to Offering here. A little Flame Barrier. Okay, dropkick's kind of nice. Give me the dropkick, I guess. Since the Vuln is active. Be a free draw to play. That's pretty cool. An attack potion is nice. These are not nice. Yeah, with no strength, I definitely don't want sword boomerang. Dual wield is not very good. Nor is perfected strike. So once again, we're skipping. These have been some pretty rough card rewards. Definitely offering here so we can kill one of these guys as soon as possible. Let's see what the Infernal Blade has. Okay, Wild Strike is not great, but it is damage. Definitely going to use the attack potion here. Oh, and we get Immolate. Okay. Immolate's amazing in a multi-enemy fight such as this one. I think I'm just going to master strategy. Kill with a strike so I don't have to hemo. And then I don't even need to block with Flame Barrier. So I could bash instead. Honestly, I could just hemo, couldn't I? Yeah, I'm going to defend, hemo, strike. Take 2. Waste the nunchuck because I wasn't paying attention to that. This fight's basically over now, so cool. Not a bad elite. We get Akabeko. And again, we get some pretty rough cards. I guess I'll take an armaments here. With the master strategy, maybe we upgrade armaments now. Take a combat. Definitely gonna offering. I can kill you with just a strike. That's cool. And then we'll double defend bash. Then we can, let's see. I'm gonna armaments the twin strike for guaranteed damage. I think maybe I can afford to take 3 here, but maybe I don't have to. No, I'm gonna Infernal Blade. Okay, it gave us a Whirlwind. Worthless. Worthless Infernal Blade. Better off blocking. Can you do though? And this just kills? Cool. End the fight before I get entangled. Okay, Battle Trance is good. Yeah, with Battle Trance and Master Strategy, I'm definitely going to upgrade armaments before this fight. It's going to get a lot of our deck upgraded for us. And we'll see how we do against the Guardian. Not greatest turn 1. Let's see. I think I probably don't want to transform him here. So I'm gonna headbutt first because I don't think I want to headbutt anything. And then I'm just gonna strike twice. Again, wasting my nunchuck. Just disappointing. We should be pretty safe to transform him next turn though. So I want the free turn before he curls up is why I'm doing this. And hopefully I don't regret it. Yeah, see now I can bash and twin strike with vulnerable. It's pretty good damage. And I'm going to wait on this offering. Save it for a more important turn, hopefully. Alright, I'm going to master strategy. Arma everything here. And now I can even afford to strike. Cool. With those upgraded defense, I think we're going to be fine. And if we keep drawing Flame Barrier on the right turn, we're going to be really fine. That's awesome. Alright, now I think I offering. It'd be nice to transform him here. Here's a weird question. Would I rather Battle Trance or would I rather Arma the Battle Trance and draw one more? I think that's the answer. I also maybe want to Arma whatever is in an Infernal Blade. Let's Battle Trance first. Let's use Infernal Blade. Okay, Sever Soul is not the greatest attack. I definitely don't want to play that. Infernal Blade's been a bad pickup so far. So I guess I just bash Twin Strike. Take 15. That turn could have gone a lot better. Infernal Blade isn't supposed to let you down like this. happens, though. I think I need the damage from Hemo here. Hopefully the damage to myself isn't too bad. And it ends the run. Very well could, though. Yeah, and I can afford to strike here, so I will. I think with these upgraded blocks now, we should be fine. Although, this is nothing fine about this, is there? Good God. So I think we just lose. Yeah, these potions aren't getting me out of this. Even with Sever Soul, with nothing to... Yeah. That's sad. Let's use the potion just for fun, I guess. See what we get. Oh, we get a nice Berserk here. I can take even more damage. That's fun. Yeah. That was a rough run. I didn't feel like it was going anywhere. Not the best relics. Really rough card rewards. But that just means we get to try again. Which I always like to do. Okay, 250 gold is awesome. I always like taking that. Better than either of these. I'm not a big fan of boss swapping, honestly. 250 gold is not going to take Burning Elite Path, though, that's for sure. But that's fine. Maybe we can get him in Act 2. I think I want to go to this shop on the right in the middle here. Just to give myself... Actually, I guess it doesn't matter, does it? I guess I'd rather take the event before the shop than after. Although if it is a shop in the event, I'll be sad I did that. I'd like to try to take these two elites, especially with the fire in between them. Take the gold, go here, and see what happens. I think it's worth taking 6 here. We heal the 6 anyway, right? With the Vuln down. Just end the fight faster. Yeah. And again, we get Flame Barrier. Heavy Blade with no strength is scary. I'm gonna take Flame Barrier against Hexaghost. And I'm actually not that disappointed this is combat. Give us another card reward and a little more money before we go to the shop. Not a bad thing at all. I think I should full block here. Although again, we heal the 5 back if I defend once, so I guess I'll just strike. Try to end the fight. Now 3 strikes kills if we draw them, and we do. And Pummel Strike is a perfectly good card to add. Yeah. Better damage than our strikes. A little bit of draw. Arma on sale. It's interesting. It is nice to be able to upgrade the rest of your deck. Other than that, though, this isn't the greatest shop in the world. Guess maybe I could take an Anger. I'm definitely going to remove a Strike. And I guess with the Pummel Strike that we already have, Anger's pretty good. And maybe I even buy the armaments. Not the greatest use of my money here. Pretty rough as far as starting bonuses go. I think if I want to take 2 elites, I should probably buy this fire potion. So I'm going to do that. Since we haven't seen any potions yet. Okay, that's fine. I drew there for the chance to draw Anger. Which we didn't get, but we could have. Now we just win. Nice easy Jawworm. We get a power potion, that's good. And Headbutt's not bad. But I think I like the idea of taking a second Pummel Strike. You can maybe even argue for Dropkick here, although all we have is a Bash. So it's not going to be super reliable. And it's not a lot of damage. So if it's not giving you energy back and drawing, it's really not worth playing. So I'm just going to take the Pummel Strike. Maybe we'll get a Sundial and do an Infinite. That's something I don't think I've done on the channel yet. It's pretty fun when it happens. Let's see. Can I kill any of these guys? I guess we target this one because he has the least curl up. And we are taking damage because I can't kill him with 1 strike. I mean, we're taking damage anyway, but I guess I just bash him here. Doesn't really matter. Take 12. Kind of stinks. At least we draw flame barrier this time. That full blocks for us. And I guess I'll focus on the one who's doing more damage. Okay. Let's Arma the Pummel Strike. Doesn't quite kill there. That's fine though. Because we kill anyway. Okay, and Flame is pretty good. Guaranteed strength. Probably becomes our upgrade here. Hopefully we can get it in play for free in this fight. I'm going to play this one anger because it doesn't wake him up, and I want more angers to be in the drop pile. Okay. Now I think what I do is I bash for vulnerable next turn, but I do it without waking him up. That's a pretty rough next turn, but it's the one we get, so yeah. And then I'm gonna armament the flame barrier. Give us a little more block in this fight. Yeah, and this is a rough starting turn, but he's waking up next turn anyway, so that's what we get. Unfortunate draw orders. Definitely a thing that happens. I think I probably want a Pummel Strike here. Just for the damage, if nothing else. Okay. I guess Arma defend and play that for a little more block. Definitely not the greatest draw orders here. Although we do get 2 attacks lined up with the Vuln, so that's nice. Yeah. I want to kill him as fast as possible. We can stop taking damage. And we do. Not horrible. We get a meal ticket, an energy potion, and Immolate. Okay. I love Immolate. That's awesome. Make me wish I had a headbutt to headbutt it, but as long as we draw it, that's fine. I think I actually upgrade the Immolate before the Inflame. Because 7 damage to everybody is a lot. And we don't see sentries, which would have been nice if we had. But what are you going to do? This is probably going to be our fire potion with this turn 1 draw. But that's what it's here for. It's here to help us kill Gremlin Knob. Because he's a jerk. So hopefully we can do 31 this turn. It looks like we can. Oh, I don't even need the potion because we drew Immolate. Awesome. And Charon's Ashes. That is a really strong relic. Now we absolutely want to see any and all exhaust that we can. I'll also take a spot weakness because another way to get strength is good. And Tori is a good relic. Okay. Liking the relics here so far. And I feel like I've already added enough to this deck that I don't think I want to add any more. So I'm okay taking events here and going through this fire. Definitely upgrade. I think we've already added too much for this to be a 5-card deck. Unless we get, you know, some really crazy luck with these events. So I'd probably just take an upgrade here. I don't think we have the card draw to make an armaments upgrade good yet. So I'm just going to upgrade the Inflame for a guaranteed extra point of strength. And we get Golden Idol, which is cool. I think I'm okay losing, taking damage here against Hexaghost. Especially with the Tori. That's going to be useful. And I think I want to upgrade the Pummel Strikes now. To get some card draw into this deck. Red Skull. Not quite active. Hopefully we can take a little damage in this fight. Oh no, it is active. Cool. But we want it to stay that way, right? So taking 2 here is fine. Building strength is also fine. Oh, we only took 1 because of the Tori. Let's see. What's the best way to do this? I'm going to heal for 6 after this fight. which is 36 is exactly half of 72, right? So I want to take one more, which means I don't want to armaments the defend. Although, no, it doesn't even matter with Tori. As long as I take less than 5, it's 1. So we're good. Now we just kill. Go to 36. Red Skull's still active. Don't want any of these. And we're obviously not resting. Yeah. Upgrade the other Pummel Strike. Okay. Definitely not the greatest turn 1. Can at least armor the spot weakness for when we land it. Maybe it's better to armor the strike. Just for damage now. Because there's no guarantee we're even going to land the spot weakness, right? I'm just going to full block this. Or block as much as I can, rather. Get the Flame Berry return damage. Okay. I don't think I want to shuffle the draw pile without Immolate in there. Maybe it's a little risky playing Immolate in this fight. Because Hexaghost adds burns to us too. So maybe I am going to do that. Let's Pummel Strike right now. Okay, that got a spot weakness, so I'm actually really glad I did that. I'll take 6 to play the spot weakness. That's perfectly fine. I guess I should just double block here, though. I think now we've got enough strength that we're going to win this damage race. Especially if I armor the Bash and keep the Vuln active. That's going to be really good. Oh, and we draw Bash again anyway. I don't mind taking 1 to a, or 2 to a burn. Now we just win. Alright, this is a pretty strong Act 1. I guess with 2 strength sources, limit break's pretty good. And it exhausts, so that's a little extra damage with Charon's Ashes. I don't think this is either Juggernaut or Demon Form work very well with this deck. Although Juggernaut could be powerful if we see Feel No Pain. We get all exhaust that we want. But we haven't done that yet, and there's no guarantee we will. Good lord. I definitely don't want Tiny House here. So it's either get rid of 3 strikes and transform them into something upgraded, which could be awesome. Or it's get rid of all of these cards. So that's 8 transforms from Pandora's Box, which will not be upgraded. We already have the 2 Pummel Strikes and the Anger, so I definitely don't mind losing all of these. We only have the 2 block cards, which makes losing the defense a little bit scary. But I think I want to see Pandora's Box. Hopefully it has some really cool like exhaust cards in here. Let's see what we get. Okay, well these are not really cool exhaust cards. We get probably the worst exhaust card. We get no block cards. We get, I guess, Evolve plus Fire Breathing twice. That's crazy. That's technically a synergy there. Heavy Blade's okay with the strength we have. Bludgeon is not okay with the strength we have. Pretty rough. Pretty rough Pandora's Box. What are you going to do, though? We'll make it work. We'll try, anyway. Let's see here. I'd like to go to a shop earlier than I'm allowed to. But that's not happening. Ooh, that's also a rough spot for the Burning Elite to be. Guess I'd like to give myself an opportunity. I'm going to go this way, take these 3 events, and then I'll decide if I'm going right to an Elite or left to a Fire. And the birds. Love to see the birds. Heh. Do I just armor Evolve? Evolve doesn't even do anything. No, just Armor the Bludgeon, I guess, to make it stronger. In the off chance that I want to play it. Stinks missing the flame barrier there. I maybe should have used my potion to play that flame barrier. Let's see. Seeing Red, I guess, also does exhaust damage, so that's cool. It's like I'm taking 5 more. Not the end of the world, though. At least Blood for Blood's nice and cheap. Thanks to that 5 I took. And Shockwave is a really great card. Little hard to play on 3 energy. I'm going to take it, though. Really strong card. I don't think I want Apparitions here. Although they do exhaust and do area damage. That's kind of funny. And we have armaments, so we could upgrade some of them maybe some of the time. It's a lot of HP to lose, though. And with Red Skull, I want to make it really hard to make Red Skull active. Gold for a relic, sure. We get Strike Dummy with our, I guess our Pummel Strikes are stronger now. That's not horrible. Not the strongest thing in the world. And I get to dupe a card in my deck. I'm staring at that Upgrade and Immolate. Pretty good thing to do, maybe. Yeah, let's do that. And I'm going to take an Elite here. But first I'm going to take damage from these jerks. Maybe this is a time to use a potion. I think I'm just going to Shockwave. I don't think the Limit Break's going to make too much of a difference. 3 more strength in this fight. Not a big deal. We just draw one of our Immolates and we win, right? Play Seeing Red first. Yeah. And I don't think I want any of those cards. Alright, Book of Stabbing. Fire Breathing really does nothing for us here, does it? Looks like we're taking a lot of damage to this guy, too. Let's see. Although I guess Fire Breathing with the 2 Immolates does something. Didn't even think of that. That's kind of funny. Let's see what this Power Potion has in store for us. Another Fire Breathing and a Dark Embrace. I don't think multiple Fire Breathings is the answer. So I'm going to play this Dark Embrace. Then we'll do Fire Breathing, Immolate, Anger. And take 12. Just getting us closer to Red Skull range though, right? I think I probably inflame Flame Barrier here. So I don't take 18. And we do a little bit of return damage. Now I think I want to Arma Seeing Red. Get the extra energy from that. Then I'll Spot Weakness, Limit Break, Bash. Oh no. Maybe Pummel Strike over Bash. Not sure. Yeah, I think Pummel Strike's better. Because it lets me play Blood for Blood. And we take a big hit here. But we win. We win. And Molten Egg's kind of cool. Barricade. With 2 block cards, I know I said I'd take any Barricade I see, but I don't see how I'm gaining much block in this deck. So it's probably not going to do anything. But you know what? Fuck it, I'm going to take it anyway. Why not? Maybe we'll build into it. Maybe I can exhaust it. I mean, I can definitely exhaust it. I can't believe we get the Knowing Skull here. Right before a shop. I wish I had more health to trade. Gotta click at least a couple times here. Now I can rest. Maybe I should have clicked one more time. And with 643 gold, maybe going to 2 shops isn't the worst thing. We get a Frozen Egg too. Shouldn't have taken that barricade yet. I'm gonna take it though. Free upgrades are good. You show me like a dark embrace here, maybe? No, we get combust. Combust is not a dark embrace. Peace pipe is another thing that can help you get down to 5 cards, but I think we're past the point of that happening here. I definitely want this True Grit because I want to be able to exhaust, even unupgraded. That'll probably become my next upgrade. Yeah, don't need a bludgeon, although I guess I'll keep it in case we see bonfire spirits or something. 2 fire breathings is crazy. I don't need 2 fire breathings. And secret technique, I don't think does a lot for us here. Does exhaust though. I feel like I'd go to another shop with how poor that shop was. And that means we're leaving the Burning Elite till Act 3, which I absolutely hate doing, but against my other options, feels like maybe the right thing to do. And with the ability to buy potions at this upcoming shop, I'm going to energy potion here so I can shockwave immolate and just not mess around with this fight at all. Because these guys are jerks. They can do a lot of damage to you. Probably didn't even need to do that, but there was no guarantee I was going to draw that immolate, right? And yeah, give me a flame barrier for sure. Upgraded? Absolutely. Because I need more block cards in this deck. There's our Dark Embrace. Give me that. Absolutely. Give me our True Grit. Give me the Fiend Fire. Give me a card remove on, God. Sever Soul's pretty bad. Blood for Blood's kind of bad. Bludgeon, like I said, I feel like it's at least worth holding on to Bludgeon for Bonfire Spirits, so we have a rare card to give away for health. Bash is kind of bad. Heavy Blade's okay with the strength we have. I like having an evolve for card draw, especially with the double immolates. Tough call. And I don't mind the 1 fire breathing because it at least gets out of the deck when I play it, and I can exhaust it. Was this just blood for blood? I don't like that. And this is one of the stronger potions in the game. That might be worth trying to hold on to. Can also do weird stuff to save the strength from our flex potion if we take the orange pellets. Yeah, let's do that. Let's take orange pellets. I've already got a few powers in the deck. It's going to be fairly easy to activate. Yeah, I think what I want to do is upgrade maybe Barricade now, just so it's easier to play and get rid of. I think I actually do one of the True Grits though, because I'm probably not playing that Barricade anytime soon. Let's see. Is there any killing either of these guys? I think if I use both potions I can. Let's see, 28 and 13 is 41. So I don't need the fire potion to kill the bat guy. I can just use the flex potion here. And I was talking about saving it for pellets things, but getting a kill with it I think is more important. I guess I could have killed the other one too in the front, but probably not necessary. I'm just going to True Grit the Barricade and Shockwave here. And that doesn't quite kill the front guy, but we only take one more. And now we're good. Now I just Pummel Strike here and Fiend Fire here. Fiend Fire is so strong with Charon's Ashes. And because this exhausts and it's upgraded, I'm going to take this. And we have strength. Yeah, that's pretty strong pummel there. And now I think I do upgrade the Barricade. Could argue upgrade the other True Grit. I'm going to do barricade first. Who knows? Maybe we can stall out against the wood columns. The darklings. I'm just going to heavy blade immolate here. Try to save the shockwave for when it can actually do something for me. Spot weakness. I'm going to play the barricade here. Just on the off chance that it does something for me. And I'm glad I attacked that one because he stole my Fiend Fire and I want that back. I don't mind losing one of the two immolates. I mean, I mind a little bit, but it's not the end of the world. Definitely play Dark Embrace and I guess just Flame Barrier here. Let them hit themselves. Okay. Let's see. What's the best way to do this? I think I pummel you. Yeah, that's cool. And fire breathing's probably not doing a lot. I think I just True Grit that. I will play the Evolve though. Because there are going to be some statuses from the burns that I add there. And now I think I just Limit Break. There's probably enough strength here. We'll Seeing Red. Immolate. Yeah, Immolate. And Pummel Strike. Hopefully we can kill this turn. Or block or something. Not quite killing, are we? Am I even surviving? Let's see. If I armor this, that's 18, 23. 23 and 29 is not enough block. So I need to kill this guy. So that means I armor the heavy blade. And I still don't think it's enough, even with the potion. Yeah. Tough. That's okay, though. I think I squeezed one more run into this episode. Maybe we'll try to go really fast. Maybe we'll get cool starting bonuses. Remove 2. Or I could remove 1 and keep my money. But that's just going to scale the cost of removals, right? I'm going to remove 2 for all my gold here. Ditch the strikes. I'm going to go up this way and try to beat this Burning Elite. And then maybe we go to that shop after and get a remove. Maybe we get some cool events that let me remove. I think most of the ones in Act 1 charge you for it. So we probably won't see those since I have 0 gold. I think we can see Bonfire Spirits in any act though. So that might be a thing that happens. Not the worst Jawworm fight. I guess I take a headbutt here. Because I need damage. Kind of tempted by the True Grit, but I think it's too early for that. These guys give me a Whirlwind. Maybe we could have something cool going here. Love to see a Whirlwind right now. Spire. Can you hear me? Voicing my wishes. Alright, that's not a Whirlwind. Guess I'll take a Twin Strike. Over Flex. Oh, we do get the remove, and this one's free. Okay. Keep removing, let's see. Strikes. Upgrade random too, yeah. And it hit my Twin Strike. Awesome. It's gonna be kind of scary going into Hexaghost here. But, and maybe I didn't want to bash there. I think I probably did though. Yeah, because now we just win. I think we won anyway. Don't want any of these. Let's upgrade the bash, I guess. Keep our enemies vulnerable. It's not going to keep this enemy vulnerable, but that's fine. I'm going to strike, defend, and then headbutt the upgraded defend for next turn. Save us a little bit of health. I really hope I see like another... A flex would be cool. I guess I just strike defend here. Need to kill one of these as fast as possible. This is going to be a really hard fight because they have, not only because they have regeneration, but also because there's not a lot of cards in my deck, so I'm going to draw a lot of days this fight. And the longer I let 3 of them live, the worse it's going to get. So thankfully, I got that kill there. And I'm going to bash here just so I can put Vuln on them next time I see the bash. And because I need to push damage, like I said. We're going to be drawing a shitload of days in this fight. Probably better off with the Twin Strike, I guess. And do that. Take 1. Take 1 is fine. Okay, this is really good, actually. Because now I can headbutt that again. Because that Twin Strike is basically all of our damage. I'm actually going to skip it for bash, though, I guess. Yeah, I guess. It's unfortunate draw order. Would have liked to be able to play both of those. At least we have 1 block coming next turn, so we're not taking the full 9. Oh, and we get both. Cool. Yeah, this had potential to be a really rough fight, so I'm glad it went this well. The fact that we're going out of here with half health, pretty cool. And for our troubles, we get a Juzu bracelet. I mean, at least that's going to guarantee that events give us events and not combats, right? So that gives me, like, a better chance of getting removals, technically. So I guess maybe I don't want to add any of these. I don't want Sever Soul at all. I could see taking and adding a True Grit. Taking and upgrading a True Grit, maybe. And yeah, what are my other upgrades? Headbutt? I'm going to take this True Grit. It's a good card to have. Upgrade that. So we could just basically play the Twin Strike and Bash constantly over and over again. Unless we get a money relic here, I don't think we can afford to remove. And we don't. That is maybe worth taking. I'm going to skip it, though. I guess I'm going to go right and get these 2 events. Give away my gold. I kind of need that gold. I can lose a card, though. So let's do that. This is like, maybe maybe we have a possibility of doing the 5-card deck here. If I see an upgraded, or not an upgraded, but just the Whirlwind. Whirlwind would be amazing here. And I think I have to tank damage to kill one of these guys. I should probably... I'm not sure what the right way to do this is. This is a tough fight. I think probably what I want to do is tank 8 and bash the wizard. Because we don't want to let the wizard hang around and do 30. Does stink to be weak in here. But we do have self-forming clay, so that's going to help us block this turn. Alright, yeah, wizard needs to die. Which I guess means I'm playing Twin Strike on him, which kind of sucks, but... I don't block here. It's a really tough group of gremlins. So let's see. Bash you now. And True Grit, the weaker defense. Take 2 more is fine, I guess. Not great. I can full block with that, so let's just do that. I need those strikes to be in here. I have some cards to draw for now. Twin strike doesn't quite kill. That's fine because I can full block with just the regular defend here. So let's do that. That was a tough fight. This is self-forming clay is going to make this pretty reasonable though. So I'm taking a lot of damage, but then I get blocked back for taking said damage. Not the worst thing in the world. Pretty strong relic actually. And look, I got a whirlwind. Okay. I'm absolutely taking this whirlwind. We'll upgrade that next. And now all I want to see in this deck is like a flex or two maybe. Would be pretty dope. I'm not taking damage if I don't have to. And I do want to get rid of those and bash you. So the fact that we keep redrawing the same cards over and over again is pretty cool. Makes for a strong run. Because you just know what you're drawing. Yeah, I guess this. Obviously we don't need the whirlwind in this fight, so I'll just exhaust that and block. And yeah, with the True Grit, we're able to keep redrawing the same cards over and over and over. Feed is really powerful, but I don't think I want it because I'm so close to 5 cards right now. I'm really going to stop taking things. And potions. I'd kind of like to save my money for removals. And hopefully we can beat Hexaghost with what we have here. Weak potion could save us some health. Yeah, I'm gonna save my money. Hopefully I don't regret it. But I might. This is fine. Give me the twin strike. And I guess I full block here, don't I? Okay. Whirlwind kills the front one, yeah. Or the back one, I mean. I'm just gonna do that. And get damage down on the slime too. Take 8 to do it. But that's okay. Now we just win. We do get a skill potion, that's cool. And Shrug It Off is another really good card to have, but I'm not gonna add cards. Because I actually feel like we have a chance to get down to 5 cards right now. 10 cards at the end of Act 1 is pretty damn good, and we've added some good stuff. Like a strength gain card right now would be amazing. Let's see. I guess just play Whirlwind here. Don't want to exhaust too much since this guy adds burns to our deck. But obviously, you know, exhausting burns is going to be a good thing to do. And we need to push damage here, so I'm going to bash Twin Strike and use the weak potion. And then this is going to give us free block next turn. So we can continue to push damage with the Whirlwind. Or with, you know, whatever we draw. Alright, now I think I bash Twin Strike again. Take 2 more, but this is a damage race. We really can't be skipping damage at all. Here I think I can. Yeah, because we got the free block. So just attack with everything you've got. Twin Strike Whirlwind the same turn is kind of sad, but it's fine. I think we have enough Vuln that we're going to win this fight easily. And here I should probably block. Bash does a little bit. I'm just going to double defend though. Yeah, let's do this. Whirlwind kills. Cool. Out of Act 1 with 10 cards in our deck. I get a Fire Potion, that's good. And I don't think Immolate is necessary since we have Whirlwind. Really like a way to gain strength now. Busted Crown is crazy. I mean, I guess we're committing to not taking cards, right? The problem is there are some, like I said, I'd really love to see a flex. If we had a flex plus in this deck, I'd feel super confident that we're going to beat Act 3. And busted count means we're less likely to see that. I definitely don't want Ectoplasm, though, because we need money to remove cards. And Sacred Bark does not do a lot for us here. So I guess we're going to be a busted king. And maybe we'll get offered a flex anyway. Oh, look at this. I can get 2 card removes right at the beginning. And if I go a weird path, I could even maybe get a 3rd one here. Let's do it. So I can bash, twin strike, and defend. Cool. I still get free block this time. Not too shabby. 12. I think I just play this and tank it. Tank damage. Tank 7. And again, with the Vuln up, now we just win. Don't want Havoc. Burning Pact. Oh, I could dupe something. That's funny. Nope. All I'm doing is removing cards. I think maybe I remove a defend now, though. Keep the deck kind of balanced. Because we have what? We have 5 attacks and we have 5 blocks. I'd rather have slightly more attacks. So I'm going to remove 1 defend. And I'm going to skip all of this. And we'll remove a strike at the next shot. Get an anchor. That's awesome. Free block turn 1. And oh my god, Chemical X is here. I think Chemical X is like worth taking. Since we're drawing Whirlwind basically every other turn now. That's so strong. And we'll be able to save up enough money to go to that next shop and get another remove here. So I'm going to do it. Hopefully this doesn't doom our run. But I think it's necessary since we don't have a flex. The Whirlwind is just not going to scale fast enough. And we get money back right away. Cool. So now I'm definitely going to that 3rd shop to get another card removal. And I'm going to upgrade a defend. Give us a little block here. Because the 2 strikes are definitely getting removed now. Okay. Not the greatest turn 1. I'm going to spend a fire potion here because I don't want to be weakened next turn. And I guess I just attack you. Probably didn't need to attack you. Could have attacked Gremlin Leader. That's fine. Little mistake. Obviously I just Whirlwind here. I think I can afford to bash first though. Thanks to the Chem-X. And now I am going to use the skill potion to not block. That's a shame. Well, gives us strength. That's fine. Take a bunch of damage here, but we're gonna win the fight faster anyway. Pretty much just draw Whirlwind and win, I hope. Let's see. This is 66 with Vuln. Yeah, it's plenty. We get Gremlin Horn. That's pretty cool. Don't want that. Guess I can rest here. Could even recall. Although going to Act 4 with this kind of a deck is pretty crazy. I want to try it anyway. We get a pair. And we get a bonus shop. Cool. We're not going to be able to afford that other removal, which is fine. Unless we get some crazy money from this next one. There's that flex I said I wanted, but I don't think I need it with Chem-X now. Just remove the strike. Continue onward. And had I known that we were getting that bonus shop, I would have gone a different way, but can't know the future. Chem-X plus Whirlwind is so awesome. This run feels like it has legs, and I only need 3 more card removes in Act 3. Unfortunately, I can't afford one here. Let's see. This other defense getting removed anyway, so I'm just going to recall. Unfortunately, it's not getting removed right now. You can see the problem. The removes get more expensive. So you really need to save all your money for removing cards. I guess Twin Strike's worth playing here. Slightly more damage than the Whirlwind on a single target. And Snecko just played himself. Nope. And again, I mean, I guess technically, since resting does nothing, let's upgrade the strike. Give me a little more damage on the off chance I actually need to play that. Which I don't think I'm going to, because I can just bash Twin Strike Whirlwind pretty much every turn. Oh, come on, Whirlwind. Don't you know you're supposed to show up every single turn? That's okay. We draw it next turn. Those guys die. Do I even need to block a little bit? I don't think so. I even get to block though. Let's True Grit the Strike Plus and play the defend. Take 4. And then I'm just gonna bash Twin Strike Whirlwind. Can't believe we have a Chemex Whirlwind run going. That's so much fun. I get these so rarely. Really makes me happy when it happens. And we're on Ascension 0, so just tank this damage. It doesn't even matter. We heal to full after this act anyway. Alright, this is going to be really easy if we get an empty cage as our boss reward. I don't want double tap, even though it's crazy strong with double Whirlwind. Double tap Whirlwind is ridiculous. We don't get empty cage, which is sad. Maybe Runic Cube is good for card draw, but I think I just want more energy. Yeah. Give me Coffee Dripper. Fires are going to be really boring since we don't have anything to upgrade. We can't rest. But look at this. So we're going to need a little help from events. So I'm going to take as many events as possible. But we do have a path that gives us 2 shops. So there's hope. As long as we get 1 bonus card removal somewhere, we can get down to 5 cards. Let's see. I think what I do here is I probably bash the Spiker, so we take as little return damage as possible. And then just defend. And what's the incoming damage is 16. So yeah, I can afford to play this here too. Cool. This fight's over as soon as we draw Whirlwind. And I even get to defend first, which is nice. Take a tiny bit, heal it back, get a Fear Potion, and don't take cards. Yeah, I'm not going to go directly to the boss, actually. I am going to remove this defend, I guess. We still need 2 more removals. We're only guaranteed 1. But we do have Juzu Bracelet, and we get to go through quite a few events. Yeah, not taking Madnesses, thank you very much. Come on, Juzu Bracelet. Help me out. Just gonna exhaust one of these. Make our draws slightly more consistent. Doesn't even really matter. Don't want to clash. We're just over 20 minutes on this too. I guess it's one event either way I go on this fork in the road. So I'm just gonna take the fire and do nothing at it. That was a tough fight. I don't know why I'm even looking at these card rewards. Alright, starting to get scarier. We didn't see any falling event. We haven't yet, anyway. There are other ways to remove cards, though. Gonna be so sad if we get down to 6 and not 7. There's a real chance that could happen, though. Yeah, stop looking at card rewards. Stupid. I guess if we can beat Donu Deka, which we should be able to, we could buy another card remove in Act 4 if I have enough money. Just not looking like I'm going to. So we're kind of dependent on this event giving me a card removal. And it gives me cards that I don't want to take. Bandage up's funny. But that's crazy. Then I have to try to beat the heart with 5 cards. I don't know that that's happening realistically. I guess play this first. Stack the slow and get the point of strength there. I'll just play this. Play all these. A little bit of slow, a little bit of strength. Kill this jerk as soon as possible. I guess we true grit one of these, play this, and then that and that. Let's bash, true grit the strike, twin strike, and whirlwind. It's nice to be able to scale our strength with the shuriken. It's really showing off how hard this is, though, because this is like pretty optimal run to try to get this achievement, and we're still probably not going to get there. You really need everything to go right. Get to remove a strike. Maybe I don't want to remove the strike with the shuriken. I think I do, though. Over the defend. And yeah, we're probably not going to be able to afford a card remove even if we do make it to Act 4, which is unfortunate. Take a fire potion. Could help out. Don't know why I'm looking at all these card rewards, though. Scale my strength a little bit here. This guy could pretty much outright kill us if he wanted to. Do I true grit my twin strike here? I think I true grit bash, actually. Hopefully we can do damage fast enough before he kills us. Okay. Play both of these. He's trying. He wants to get me really bad. Yeah, chill out for a minute, dude. And we got our 3 card achievement again. That's pretty cool. Don't want to clash. Can't rest. Might not even be able to beat Donu and Deka now that I think about it. Let's see. I mean, obviously we'll use this. Block a little extra. I'm just going to whirlwind as many times as I can. Unless we get 3 attacks in handed. Scale our strength. Which I guess we did this time. So that's cool. Probably need to block though, don't I? So let's do that. Self-form and clay putting in some work here. I think I actually play that twin strike there. Might take our vulnerable potion to win this. we'll find out next turn if that's the case or not. Yeah, I think with both potions I can probably kill here. So let's put that down on you. Let's see. This is going to be 12 by 7. With the Vuln, I think that kills. So let's do that. Oh, it doesn't kill. I need the bomb too. I guess Twin Strike here. And now this Whirlwind should kill? Yeah? Not without the Vuln. Can I block this? 10, 20, and 11. 30, 41. Just barely. Okay. Guess we do that then. True Grit that. Live on 3. Whirlwind like your life depends on it, because it does. So, at least we got to Act 4. That's pretty cool. Don't have money for that. Don't have enough money for that last card remove, unfortunately. So, we're on a 6-card deck. But yeah, this is a very, very difficult achievement to get. I guess I can afford to buy a card now, huh? Probably just buy potions. I really don't think beating Act 4 is happening. You never know, though. I'm going to try. I guess give me the Vuln, the Fear Pot, over the Explosive Potion. Yeah. Alright, I do get attack turn 1, which is sad. But I do get to strip artifact turn 1, which is good. And I can even full block here. Or not full, but mostly full. Take 2. Ditch the burn. I guess defend before I Whirlwind. Got a real war of attrition going here. Yeah, bash you, True Grit the burn, and double defend. So weird when I don't draw my Whirlwind. Like a security blanket at this point. Let's bash, True Grit, Twin Strike, and then Whirlwind. To hopefully kill these guys soon. Not like that, I won't. Yeah. You're definitely not meant to be beating Act 4 when you're attempting this achievement. Not a realistic thing to do. I would need, like, if I had a rage, maybe with a rage that could have happened. But yeah, I think we're going to call that an episode, and maybe we'll try a different one of the achievements next time. I'm not sure. But with that, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next episode.